What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. Now, you guys actually see the title. You see the thumbnail over there. Spencer Dinwiddie, man, he's actually going to course the Brooklyn Nets probably the playoffs, or they're actually going to get into the play-in tournament. First of all, Spencer Dinwiddie's actually 6'6". De'Aaron Fox is 6 feet, probably a little bit even shorter. You know, I think one of my boys, he actually seen him in person, and I think he's about my height, 6 foot, and Spencer Dinwiddie, 6'6". You know, I played against 6'6" guys, and it's not that much difference. You know, I think my head would be up to like their neck, just under their throat. But the length of their arms is what you see a difference when you actually start playing against guys that are 6'6", 6'7". Dude, you got to win that matchup, man. You actually have to win that matchup. You have to win that matchup. And you know, I mean, and listen, the pecking order. Mikal Bridges, I want the ball in his hands. And if you're not going to pass the ball to Mikal Bridges at times, and there's too many, I think there was like 2 minutes, 2 minutes where Mikal doesn't actually touch the ball. He's on a hot streak. You got to give him the basketball, man, and let him actually make plays. You know, the scouting report, they know what Mikal Bridges can actually do. They know he's been on a hot streak, so they're gonna try to get the ball out of his hands. So Dinwiddie, you got to realize that, man. The offense has to run through Mikal Bridges, and then Cam Johnson. You look at Cam Johnson. I mean, the man's playing for a contract, and you see he's actually trying to get the ball to Mikal Bridges. You know, he's the team's actually best player, not you. You know, so this, and look, him arguing about little ticky-tack fouls, you know, where he gets frustrated, he doesn't get back on defense, and he commits the silly foul. I mean, dude, come on, they're not going to call every single foul. You know this, man. You play pickup basketball. You know, you wouldn't even call that foul in a pickup game. You know, so stop the nonsense, man. It's the same thing with Ben Simmons, where he was getting ticky-tack calls called on him last year when they had KD and Kyrie there. You know, I said the same thing. I made a video about that, cursing on that video about ticky-tack bullshit fouls. So it's the same thing. They're not going to call every single foul. The foul that got called on you, man, the guy barely touched you. It's not the referee's fault that you're being indecisive. You don't know when to score, you don't know when to pass, and you're just learning how to be a point guard. You know, and listen, you're gonna dribble into a triple team. Don't forget the floater, man. You haven't mastered that yet. Pass it. There's guys that are wide open. Jesus. Oh gosh, man. Listen, it's gonna be like this. Look, and then he's not being composed. And look at the score right over here, 101-96. He misses like 5 free throws. And because why? You're frustrated about the calls and about the way the refs are calling the game, and you lose your composure. At the free throw line, you need to be composed. You see Nicholas Claxton. He's actually taking a deep breath, trying to get his composure like Kyrie Irving taught him. You see Kyrie with the same breathing technique. But you cannot lose your head. It's little stuff like this over here. When you play in a team like the Sacramento Kings, who are the number 2 seed, and it's going to come down to every single possession. It all matters. You know, you can't make mistakes like that. You know, like he fouls Sabonis, and then that's 2 free throws that Sabonis actually gets. And so that cuts it. You know, it really kind of comes down to stuff like that, man. Especially when you're playing a good team, every little thing matters. Now, Cam Thomas, yo, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes the basketball IQ with him, yeah. All right, I think he has Sabonis switched onto him, and listen, and you could see the step back coming. You see it coming. I saw it coming. And the defender out, like, you know, there was able to actually predict that. So if he's actually waiting to actually contest your shot, and he's actually, you know, then you actually got to go to the hole, man. You got to break him down off the dribble, not take a stupid step back shot, a 3-point shot. It's a bad shot. It's a really, really bad shot, especially when the defender's actually playing you for the jump shot. Dinwiddie's the same thing. You're running an offense now. You know, you could try that when you actually riding the bench against like the second tier players, man. But when you run an offense and you actually have to, score, get some scoring in, and make decisions, then you got to get back on defense. You can't be taking you don't have the legs for it, and especially if they're coming off the road trip, they're tired, none of that step back shot nonsense, man. Wait till you actually have fresh legs. What's his plus minus? Dinwiddie, -4. So Nicholas Claxton, 14 points. Yes, even with Claxton, I know he had a good game, man, but like, the same thing with Royce O'Neal. Like, stop handling the basketball. Same thing with Nicholas Claxton. That's not you yet, man. I'm sorry. Stop handling the basketball. Stop. The defense is collapsing on around you. Pass the ball. Jesus, man. I'm telling you, pass the basketball. I see, what's his name? Royce O'Neal, the same thing. Him trying to dribble, he doesn't have the first step for it. He doesn't have the elite handles for it. He doesn't have the decision making. I don't want the ball in his hands. Give it up to a guy who can handle the basketball and understand when to release the basketball and to actually make a play. So a lot of mistakes over here. This is a total winnable game over here, man. I'm just so pissed off that Brooklyn didn't actually win this, because now he's 2 games behind the Knicks. And I said this with Dinwiddie a couple of years ago when he was with the Brooklyn Nets. I sound like a broken record, but there was 12 games where it was close games, end of game situations, and Dinwiddie lost all of those games by taking bad shots, turning the ball over. I just can't wait for Ben Simmons to actually get back, because, like I said, the things that Dinwiddie's actually trying to learn, it's unconscious competence in Ben Simmons' head already, man. He knows when to pass the basketball, to make a good pass, not throw the ball at a shooter's feet. Chest pass. So they can actually even give it to him in rhythm. Don't delay. I mean, listen, if the guy is wide open, you have a shooter wide open, don't give the ball up, man. Don't delay and then have him put his hands down and then try to, you try to dribble and see yourself into trouble. And then now he actually has to, in his mind, he's ready to shoot. Give the damn basketball up. Use your team. All right. So, let me know what you guys actually think. Will Dinwiddie actually cost the Brooklyn Nets a playoff spot? I think we need Ben Simmons back quick. I mean, really, really fast, but you want him healthy. Shit, I hurt my damn knee, man. I'm not playing basketball for a damn month. I just tweaked it, So, all right. So, like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.